Good morning. Another day in the shed. I'm going to try and fix up my stuff up with the head gasket. So I've pulled the head off the bike. So I pulled the head off left hand side and I've just been cleaning it up with a razor blade. And I'm going to do the same to that side there. Then I'm going to put some gasket dressing on and put the head gasket back on and see if that solves my coolant leak. So I'll continue with that and see how I go. Alright, so I've cleaned up the mating surfaces and I've given it a spray with some CRC brake clean, and I'm just going to leave that brake clean to dry off, and then I'm going to put some of that on. But in the meantime, I'll go around this side of the bike and pull this head off and clean that one up. Alright, gonna let that brake clean evaporate off and then put the gasket dressing on and put it back together. I think in the last video I mentioned that I'd tried to start the bike and had spark but wasn't firing, and I think I worked out why. Even though I cleaned out the bottom of the carby, this little pipe here had been sitting on the carbies with an open end, and so I connected it up, put fuel in the tank, blah blah blah, but one of the ends of that pipe had a wasp nest in it, which is subsequently, you can see it's basically subsequently gone down into the carby on that side. So I'm going to have to pull the carbies out, give them a clean and another clean, and put them back together. But should have cleaned that pipe and the top of the carbies. Anyway, at least I found the problem. So I'll put the head back on that side. Hopefully it's all good. And I'll put the head back on that side. But unfortunately, I forgot to put the push rods in. So I'm going to take the rockers off and put push rods in, which is a bummer. While I'm waiting for stuff to harden up or set or whatever, I'm Got a new clutch cable, and I'm just going to install that. Exhaust back on. Off come the carbies again.